Here is a chart coming from Callum Thomas about global food production and prices, bringing it up. And we've got supply, demand, economics 101. So what you see in the yellow line are food prices. What you see in the blue line, food production, which is going down. Just a bit of context for the stock of the day. Nufarm reinstating its interim dividend of 4 cents per share, marking its first payout since 2018 as it posts an over 60% surge in first half net profit. The company benefiting from healthy seasonal demand and higher grain prices, leading to an over 30% spike in revenue. Shares took a hit with the rest of the market this morning, and they're currently trading down more than 5%. Gentlemen, I'll start with you, Michael. Nufarm should be going really well, it would seem, in this environment. So is today's update, was there devil in the detail, or is it getting caught up in the negative market sentiment?
Possibly both. I'll need to look at the detail a bit more, but at first glance it seems good. It is a down day, so a difficult day to be releasing any sorts of announcements. We do like the business. We did see the business upgrade their guidance back in February. They're in a bit of a sweet spot at the moment, of course, with the higher food prices. Weather's been particularly kind to them here in Australia over the last year or two. So yeah, look, in a sweet spot at the moment. The gearing has been declining as well in an environment where rates are going up. So I think maybe it's not necessarily a buy today if the market's going to be weak for a few days, but it is one on our watch list as a potential buy. I'll have to look at the further detail of today's result, but as I said, at first glance it looks good and they've got the nice trend going. Okay,
so what would you be looking for? Is it something in the charts? Change in mood before you would buy Nufarm, a particular price?
I'd be looking at some kind of reversal from here. I mean, if you have a look at when you've got a stock that's trending, I'm just trying to look at it now. You look at all the different highs and lows, and the prior low was at $6.11. So I think as long as it stays above that level from a technical perspective, you'd say it's still in an uptrend, and that would be the buy point. As we could see, it's getting close to that level now, so it may well be a buy in the next few days.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. What do you make of Nufarm there at Maqro, Mark?
Look, I've had this one recently on the call. Essentially, my view really hasn't changed. I thought most of the tailwinds were already reflected in the share price, and was looking for more of a buyback around that sort of 560 area where it's similar to what Michael said. It was around about the old highs where it broke up through. Today's announcement wasn't much of a surprise. We were holding Elders IPL and Nufarm. I think Nufarm we may have hit price target, but IPL and Elders we were of the view that we were going to take them through their reporting until we saw Macquarie Bank have a great earnings result and get smashed, 12-15%. So realistically, for those who wanted to keep it on from a long-term perspective, they've sort of kept half, but the announcement risk at the moment, it doesn't matter whether you smash it out of the park or whether you disappoint the market. It's just with the current market conditions and the way that the market's behaving technically, it's just how much are you going to be down on the day just about. I was very surprised that Aristocrat was probably the exception to the rule today. I think it was up quite well, but that's coming from a pretty low base considering. So yeah, look, it's good that they're paying a dividend. Again, I think the outlook for this one, very keen on the agricultural sector, particularly for the next 18 months, because it realistically puts them, in almost 3 or 4 reporting cycles before, any adverse conditions are going to take hold. Obviously, the geopolitical backs it up as well, and they're defensive, consumer staple sector. So it's got a lot going for it. So yeah, I'd be happy to be buying them back when the market calms a little bit, but probably under $6.